All right, it's now time for the Week 8 fantasy preview show recap of Week 7 as well. We are going to get right into the recap of last week and start with the first game, which is Pussy and Pook. Pook losing this one 100.48 to 133.74. Pussy's team having a
Triple
good
digits,
week.
baby.
Yeah, Pook barely hitting triple digits, but the team was
Yeah,
not
but I
looking
did.
good. Pook falls now to 4-3. Is that 2 losses in a row for the almighty Pook? Wow,
Yeah,
didn't
but I'm
see that
still in
coming.
second. So
Okay, all right, all positives. And Pussy going to 4-3. Big win for him, as he now goes to 4-3 as well in that log jam for tied for second. Just a few notables from Pussy. He made a couple trades last week and they worked out well. James Robinson went off for 31 huge points. He traded for him. He also traded for Tyler Boyd and he went off for 27.74. Got both of them from his opponent, Pook. And
I mean,
they
if he
went
didn't get
off.
Boyd, he would have started Johnson, who got 29. So I'm
Okay.
not that worried about
Yeah.
that.
All right. Boston Scott had a nice game for him. Got a touchdown to make it worth it as Sanders was out. Other than that, on Pook's side, Keenan Allen did well, 22. Josh Allen, kind of a mediocre game once again, as those huge games that he had in the beginning of the year haven't been happening lately. Jonnu Smith, disappointing 1.9 points, although the Chiefs' defense, 21 huge points. They raped Denver's offense all game long. So obviously, Pook, you're not too concerned about your loss, I take it?
No,
No?
I knew it wasn't. I knew the win wasn't likely because I traded for two bye-week players again.
Okay. All right. So we'll see what happens in this upcoming week for your team as you'll want to get back in the winning circle. Moving on to the next matchup, we had the battle of Ernie and Zach. I thought this one was going to be a tie the whole week, and instead it turned
Me
into a
too.
40-point ass raping for Zach as he won 89.22 to 129.68. Zach moving to 3-4, big win for Zach as he is only one game back of that playoff spot. Ernie falling to 3-4 after his big win against Pook the week before. Zach had Justin Herbert, the guy that Cheese wanted to trade for, that the whole league or most of the league vetoed. Put up 38 huge points for Zach. Chris Carson, 5.1, got hurt. Hopkins, McLaurin, they both did their thing. No Mike Thomas again. Although Jamal Williams picked up the slack as the starting running back for Green Bay since Aaron Jones was out with 21. Zach, your comments on your big victory, your raping of Ernie.
Yeah, I did that shit. My fucking eyes closed, hands behind my back. Shit was the easiest thing I've ever fucking done.
Wow. Is Ernie in here yet, or has he not joined?
Nope.
He hasn't joined. Okay, so I guess he's not going to
Wait, hey,
respond to
Zach,
that.
can you tell us about the great trade you made today?
Dude, I have a segment for that later.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. There wasn't. Wait. Zach
Wow.
didn't make a trade today. What? Yeah. All right. Sounds a little
Oh my
like
god,
a
Golfer.
deal between Pete and Zach that went wrong. I'm so shocked by that. Absolutely shocked that that deal did not happen. Wow.
I
Uh.
got played
Uh-huh. Well.
worse than a fucking $2 whore.
Ooh. Yikes. Pete, any
I
response to
was led
that?
along on a
I
fucking
thought I
string
was the
for the
unfair
whole
trader.
night.
I thought I was the unfair
Uh,
trader. Wait. What happened?
uh, for Zach. I mean, he just wouldn't be reasonable. All I asked was for one more thing, and he wouldn't give it to
I
me.
gave
So
it to him.
I
I
went
gave
back
it
to
to him.
Matt.
I
Okay.
gave it to him.
Can you hear me?
That's
Pussy,
why.
yes, we can hear you. We just talked about your game between you and Pook. Pook said he wasn't too concerned about the loss. Your comments on your big victory over Pook.
I would also say that Pook should not be worried. Pook knows everything.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna win the league. Obviously.
Okay. All right. So you're happy with your win then, I take it.
I am happy with my win, but I also don't put much into it because he didn't really field a good enough team to beat my
Ooh.
squad.
Okay. Interesting. Some shots there. I like it. All right. All right.
How was that a shot?
I mean, he's saying your team
No, it was
last
not
week
a
was
shot.
trash.
Pook is
Because
not
that
trash.
Dalvin Cook
Pook
and
is the
Jonathan
farthest
Taylor
thing
on
from
bye.
trash.
Okay.
Pook knows all.
But
Uh,
but I mean, basically, what you were saying was you thought you could beat Pussy with that lineup that you put out there.
No, I
Pook-
said it was
Pook is
unlikely that I
the
would
new
beat him.
Pete.
Okay.
Fantasy
Pook
God.
is the new Pete. Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
Fantasy
Whoa.
At
God.
least I've won a ring.
Oh.
I've won a ring.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I
he's
won
talking about
several.
Pete
I
there.
won several. This is the first year I've had this league, so nobody's won a league in this league.
Oh, okay. All
Oh,
right.
Now it's the first year. Now it's the first
All right, moving
year.
on
You're
to the
1 and
next
6.
matchup. The next matchup, we had Cheese versus Bill in a battle of teams we thought would be
Shit
low
show.
scoring. Shit show. We all kind of predicted that before the week happened. I mean, they both scored over 100 points, so I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Cheese getting the victory, though. 3 wins.
Pussy.
Who the hell is that? Pussy, can you please mute yourself, please? Take your car radio down, please. Thank you. So Cheese getting the big victory, 117 to 109. Kind of a close game. Unlucky for Bill. Russell Wilson went off for Bill. His running backs were big yikes. Probably the difference in the matchup. Freeman 0.8 and Bell only 3.9 in his first game with KC. Will Fuller did 12. Darren Fells got him a big fat 0 at tight end, who, according to Bill today, was telling me he's going to stream tight ends each week because he doesn't want any
Yeah.
tight ends. So that's not a good start to streaming tight ends there, Bill, with a 0 from your first tight end. But anyways, good luck with that. DJ Moore got 25, was a big plus for Bill's side, kept him in the game. On Cheese's side, decent week for Cheese all around. Minshew got 19. His running backs 16 and 12 from Gordon. Evans laid a shit for him with only 5, as it was a Godwin type of day. Henry kind of disappointed as well, but Giovanni Bernard 20 huge points with mixing out. That was a nice game for him there. But Cheese gets the victory. What's that? 3 in a row now for Cheese, as he now moves to 4 and 3, tied for that second place in the playoff spot right now, right in it, even though he says his team is ass, which I think a lot of people would agree, but hey, he's right in it.
I can't believe he benched Cooper Kupp, who he traded
Yeah.
Julio for.
Yeah, and he got him 11, so who could have he couldn't put him in
Mike
there for.
Evans.
Oh yeah, Evans. Yeah, Evans did fine. See, it was weird though, when he was trading Evans, he had Evans on the bench. And then when
Probably
we
'cause he was
vetoed
predicting
it,
that he was
when
gonna
we
No, he
vetoed
didn't.
it, then
No,
he
he didn't.
switched him. No, when I looked at the trade that day when he accepted it, and I looked at his
No.
team to see who else he had on his team that maybe he could trade instead, he had Evans on the bench. But
Well,
don't
when
know,
I
they switched
offered,
him.
he was not on the bench.
Oh, all right. Interesting. Anyways, interesting. We'll see what Cheese does. I'm sure he'll make some more moves. We'll see.
Great moves from
Yeah,
Cheese.
yeah. Moving on to the ass raping of the week. The one that was predicted by Zombie, 128
Oh,
to Matt's 64 points. That's
Holy
a
shit.
season low. The last place team, even though he's in first at 5 and 2, as he falls to 5 and 2. Zombie gets the big win, moves to 4 and 3. I mean, Zombie's team, solid week all around. Mahomes only got 12, but it didn't matter because Devontae Adams picked up the slack with 44 huge points. Other than that, Waller and Julio both did good. Tyreek Hill did good. His running backs, though, were a big yikes, as McKissick only got
Negative
7, and
0.1.
Jarek, that starting workhorse McKinnon, only got negative 0.1. And Steelers only got 4 for defense. But on Matt's side, I mean, it was shit pretty much all the way around. Cam Newton, the guy I was hearing so much about the first few weeks of the season, so much hype,
Oh God.
big pile of shit. Negative 0.18. Negative point for a quarterback who did not get hurt in the game. Yikes. But don't worry, he'll keep starting him because he's there. Derrick Henry, 15, did okay. Singletary only had 6. Odell, horrible injury by him, got 0, was out for the rest of the game and out for the rest of the year. Cooper had 15, not bad considering that Cowboys offense was absolute shit show. And then Claypool, the big $51 difference man, had a good week last week, but only got 0.8 this week. That's a little concerning. And Aaron Jones, like we said, did not play. So tough week for Matt as he regroups after that horrible performance, pushes it behind him. Zombie gets the win. I mean, you called Matt's team trash. His team played like trash. I don't know if it is trash, but it played like trash. Zombie, what do you have to say after your big victory?
Yeah, I called Matt's team trash. I didn't think they would take it literally.
Okay. Okay.
Fucking bum.
Matt, you here? Any comments about your very disappointing week from your team?
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Okay, so you're not going to comment. I mean, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. There's no requirement for you to be here.
There's no fine.
There is no fine.
I'm
You-
just here so I won't get fined.
Okay. Moving on to the next matchup, we have Hunter versus Slaps in the closest game of the week. This one came down to the wire. Hunter gets the big win, 110 to 106. Slaps got the .44 win against me previous week, and then loses a close one this week. Hunter going to 3-4 now. Big win for him to keep him right there, one game back, and Slaps now falls to 4-3 in that log jam. Hunter, Watson did well. Gurley did well. AJ Brown continues to do very well. That's a yikes. That's looking like a big time rape by Hunter on Ernie, as Gurley and Brown both did really good. Mike Williams only had 1.4. That was kind of a yikes. And Kelsey kind of an off game, 6. On Slaps' side, Tom Brady. The old man, 36 points, looking good in that offense by the week. Every week they look better on that offense. Montgomery only had 11. Josh Jacobs had a bad game, but we kind of all thought he might. And then DK Metcalf with only 4 points, kind of a disappointing game considering that was an offensive shootout, as we know who took all the catches in that game. Kenny Galladay with 17. So overall, okay week for Slaps. Kind of some disappointing players there with Jacobs. Hunter gets the big win. Hunter, your comments on that big win to put you right back in it.
I'd like to dedicate that win, Todd Gurley,
Todd
falling
Gurley,
into the end zone,
Yep.
just like how Ernie fell into my trade rape.
Oh!
And I earned those
God, I
points.
wish Ernie was in here to hear that.
Oh.
Wow, he's gonna have to
Alright,
watch
sorry I
that.
sent Ernie into fantasy inactivity. I'm sorry.
Wow, yeah, he'd rather play Tarkel than be in the fantasy show. Interesting.
Exactly.
All right. Wow. So that's interesting, Hunter. All right. Well, good win for you. Slaps. Any comments after that tough, heartbreaking loss?
I just got unlucky. I had a few players that could have had good games that just didn't perform. I mean, DK didn't do well. Josh Jacobs didn't do well.
Yep.
And then, I mean, it's annoying because I would have won if Todd Gurley didn't fall over the line.
And you
That
would
is
have
true.
won if
He
there
was
no
not
holding
trying to score that
Yeah.
touchdown.
Yeah, so,
That would have fucked Hunter. Wow.
yeah.
Interesting. All right. And then moving on to the last matchup of week 7. My matchup versus the fantasy legend Pete. Huge matchup this week, as we predicted it might be the highest scoring matchup of the week, and it definitely was. My team puts up 171 points to Pete's 152 points. Would have beat anyone else in the league this week. More unluckiness for Pete as he now falls to 1-6. I now moved to 4-3. Needed that win. Did not want to fall under 500, so that was a much needed win. I mean, when we look at the box scores here, the only one that really matters is right here under flex for me. Tyler fucking Lockett with 53 points. Just a huge game for him, as I needed him to go big. He already killed Pete once when he was on Matt's team. He kills Pete again this week with even a better score. Just an incredible performance for him. The rest of my team did solid as well. Rodgers with 27, Kamara did 22, Gibson had a nice game, 18. Godwin, before he somehow injured his finger, scored 23. I don't understand that today, and Gronk got 17. CeeDee Lamb only 0.1. That's a big yikes. Hopefully he'll have a bounce back game this week, as I'm going to need him. On Pete's side, Murray 37. Really tried to keep Pete in it. But I mean, solid performances from both sides. More unluckiness for Pete as he now falls to 1-6. Pretty much is going to have to pretty much win out. Maybe lose one more time, but that's probably it. More unluckiness for you, Pete. Any comments after that unlucky week you had there?
It's okay. I've got you guys right where I want you.
Oh,
Easy,
okay.
easy 6-game win streak coming down the season. We're good.
6-game win streak. Okay. All right. Interesting comments there. All right. Alrighty. So we take a look at the standings. As I already mentioned, it's a log jam standings. Pretty much everyone's still in it, including Pete if he wins out, or maybe could lose one more possibly. But Matt's team's the last place team, still standing up at first place at 5-2. Then we have Pook, myself, Zombie, Pussy, Slaps, and Cheese, all at 4-3. So if the playoffs started today, Slaps would be in, and Cheese would be
Cheese,
the
yeah.
first one out based on points for. I mean, that's not much of a surprise as Cheese's team has not been scoring that many points. Hunter and Zach and Bill and Ernie all at 3 and 4, only one game back of that possible playoff spot. So it's kind of a crazy standings right now, shaping up to be. As we look at the points for and points against as well, Pook is currently leading it with 956 points scored on the year to 928 against, so he's faced some high scoring opponents as well. Then it would be myself with 923 after that big win last week against 961. So I took over Zach for the most points against again after giving it up to him last week. And then you got Pete all the way down there at 1 and 6 with the third most points scored. Just unluckiness as he's put up 906 and he's faced 952. So now the second most. So just a crazy leaderboard. Who has the least points for? Cheese.
Who do you think?
Yep,
Cheese.
Cheese barely breaking
By a-
700. So some
Yeah,
of us
by a-
have over 200 and some more points scored than
I
him.
have
Yet
251.
Cheese has the same record as me and Pook and a bunch of people that have scored over 100 points more than him, and has
Yeah,
He's
so
a
almost
this-
100
yeah.
points off. Fucking
Here's the
11th
second-
spot.
He has the second least
yeah.
points against.
Yeah, Pussy's the only one other person at 705 with the least. So interesting scoreboard, interesting standings for last week. It's kind of a crazy fantasy season so far, and it will only continue as we move on to this upcoming week. Huge games, as like we said, everyone is in that log jam. No one wants to lose. Everyone wants to just keep winning and kind of separate themselves.
Well,
We'll see
I think
what
Matt wants to
happens.
lose.
Well, yeah, maybe Matt does, but yeah, we don't know with that. So the first matchup of Week 8 is myself versus Ernie. Currently projected for me 125 to Ernie's 103, as we both have some roster lineup issues for this week as we look at it. I have Aaron Rodgers against Minnesota, Alvin Kamara against Chicago. Kind of a tough defense, but I'm not too worried. Kamara usually will get his points. Picked up off the free agent wire for this week because there was no way in hell I was starting Frank Gore as my second running back, as I have Edmonds and Gibson both on bye this week. Jermichael Hasty for San Fran, hoping I can just get like 10 points out of them. I would take that. So we'll see what happens. Hollywood Brown comes back in against Pittsburgh. Tough defense, but we'll see what happens. Tyler Lockett against the 49ers. I'm sure he will come crashing back down to earth this week and probably only put up 10. I hope not. Hopefully he continues to roll on, but we'll see. Usually after huge games like that, they come crashing back down to earth, but we'll see. Gronkowski, who's had back-to-back good weeks against the Giants. I like that on Monday night. And then because Godwin has his finger surgery, I have to put CeeDee Lamb in there against Philly, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully he can have a bounce-back game. And then Patriots against Buffalo. I don't really like that, but there's not many defenses on the waivers I like better, so we'll roll with that. On Ernie's side, he has Ryan Tannehill against Cincinnati, so pretty decent there. Zeke against Philly. We'll see what happens with that Cowboys offense. Madison against Green Bay. What is the word on Cook? Pook, is he coming back?
He's playing.
He's playing? Okay, well, I like that then.
He practiced today, and it
all
was
right.
Wednesday.
All right, Justin Jefferson against Green Bay, so he's running with some guys against Green Bay. Fulgham, who's had a nice season since he picked him up against Dallas. That's a great matchup. Hawkinson against the Colts. Juju, who's listed as questionable against Baltimore. I don't know about that. And the Bengals against the Titans. So he's playing the quarterback for the Titans against his defense. I don't know if he's planning on switching that out or not, but we'll see. I think this game's going to be closer than what ESPN projects. Some of my lineup I do not particularly like for this week, but we're going to roll with them because I don't have many options with some bye players. So I think it'll be closer than what they think. I think I'll probably only put up maybe 110 or so. Hopefully it's enough to get the win. I will pick myself, but in a closer matchup than ESPN thinks. Pook, what does your odds say, and who are you picking for this matchup? By the way, Cheese is not here, but he is going to be taking your picks, Pook. So whoever you pick,
Oh wow.
Cheese picks you. Everyone loves your picks, Pook. Yeah.
Vegas is saying that you're gonna win by 15 points, and I'm picking you.
15 points. Okay. I don't particularly like that line, but we'll see. All right, Pete, who is winning this matchup?
Well, being that Ernie's team is just falling apart at the seams, with Zeke not being worth half of what he was worth before now without a quarterback. So
Okay.
yeah, you win by a lot.
By a lot.
Wow.
Oh. What is the
Not a
news on
surprise for
McCaffrey? Did
sure.
any news come out on McCaffrey today? I was
They
looking.
hit his ass at practice.
I was
like
looking
said, and he's fucking
constantly,
retiring.
and I haven't really seen anything that says if he's going to play or not. He plays tomorrow night, thank God, because if he played on Sunday, he'd probably
He
be
has a
playing.
scheduled press conference tomorrow afternoon to announce his retirement. Breaking news.
Oh, really? God,
Thanks,
I would
Hunter.
love to
Thank
hear
you.
that. I would love to hear that. Listen, if I'm McCaffrey, don't rush it back, McCaffrey. Just sit out one more week. What's one Thursday night game? No one cares about the Thursday night games anyways. It's against Atlanta. Just sit out, just take another week off and then come back strong next week. That's what I would do if I was McCaffrey. But, all right, so Pete is picking me. Hunter, who is winning this game?
There's literally one matchup here that I like, or
Okay.
maybe two. I could give or take, but Tannehill for Ernie
Yep.
and Travis Fulgham. That's the only two good matchups that he has, and besides that, he's fucked. So I'm picking you.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Ernie's still not here. Zach, who's winning?
Easy. Fucking golfer.
Okay. Pussy.
Now, if Ernie, would make a trade, I would pick Ernie, but he's not going to make a trade, so I'm going to pick Golfer.
Okay. Yeah, Ernie loves to float out the idea of trades, but he never loves to send any or loves to negotiate. So good luck with that, Ernie. All right, Matt, are you taking Pook's picks, or who are you? What's going on here?
You know the vibes.
So Pook. Okay. So you're going against your boy Ernie. Okay. Slaps.
You.
Can somebody please pick Ernie, please? Zombie.
Oh,
Come on, Zombie.
you're
Take
gonna
Ernie in the
win.
upset.
It's a Charles Barkley guarantee.
Oh
Jesus
no.
fucking Christ. And Cheese is taking Pook, so that's me. And Bill took me. I know Ernie's going to take himself, so since he's not here, I'm just going to say it. Ernie will take himself because he's not a pussy, so there's the one person taking Ernie. All right, moving on to the next game. We have a big matchup here. Madrista at 5-2 against Hunter at 3-4. Hunter would really like to get this win to go to 500 and stay right there. Matt looking to rebound after that horrible week last week. Matt has Cam Newton against Buffalo. Derrick Henry against Cincinnati. That's very good there. Fournette, who he just acquired today, against the Giants. So I like that matchup. Oh, Ernie's here. Perfect. Hello, Ernie.
Take it in your matchup.
Ernie, who are you taking between me and Golfer? Everyone has picked you so far.
Between me and Golfer.
Yes, everyone believes
So
that
you gotta
you're
take
gonna win.
Golfer.
So yeah, you gave me two options.
Uh-huh. So you're taking
Golfer.
or are you taking
no.
yourself?
I would take myself.
I like it. Thank you.
Wait,
to let
no. Actually,
to-
GG Golfer, you won.
You're gonna pull that out. Just to let you know, everyone picked me, including yourself.
Shocker.
So I don't like
think
that.
I don't think my lineup is set.
I said that it's gonna be closer
Ernie, that's
than
just a
what this-
preview. That's just a preview for later in the show.
Although Pussy did say, Ernie, in case you're wondering, that if you make a trade with him, he'll pick you. He says you
No,
need to
I'm
make a
not.
trade.
No,
So.
I'm not gonna trade Robinson for McCaffrey and Chubb.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So, anyways, back to this matchup: Matt versus Hunter. Matt has Cam against Buffalo, Derrick Henry against Cincinnati, Fournette against the Giants. Those are decent running back matchups. Cooper against Philly could be decent. Thielen, who he just acquired today, against Green Bay. Graham against the Saints, and AJ Green still staying in his lineup against Tennessee. And the Buccaneers defense against the Giants. I really like that matchup for defense as the Giants are turnover prone. On Hunter's side, he's got to roll with Joe Burrow this week with Watson on a bye. Burrow facing Tennessee, not bad. We'll see what he does. Kareem Hunt, who is listed as questionable against the Raiders. Todd Gurley.
Week will be fun.
Okay. Todd Gurley against the Panthers. Robert Woods against the Dolphins. A.J. Brown against Cincinnati. I like that a lot. Travis Kelce against the Jets. The only thing with that is, does KC get up by so much they just stop throwing the ball? We'll see what happens. Although the Jets are going to get raped.
I don't know. What about the Bills last week?
Yeah, well, I don't think the Bills' offense is running as nice as KC is, but we'll see. I doubt the Jets are going to make that competitive. Henderson against the Dolphins could be good as well, and the Ravens against the Steelers. So you're going with the Ravens against
It's
your own
subject
team,
to
huh?
change.
Okay.
Subject to
I
change.
was gonna say
possibly.
you're taking the defense against your own team, the Steelers. Interesting. All right. I think this one could be the closest of the week. I don't like Matt's trade in the long run, but I do like it for this week as he got some decent players with decent matchups that I think could help him this week. I just don't know about Cam Newton. I don't want to say that could be the difference because I know I'm a Cam Newton hater, but it could actually be the difference this week. I'm going to take Hunter in a very close game. Pook, what are the odds saying and who are you taking?
The odds are saying that Hunter is favored by 4 points.
Okay.
And I think that no matter how it goes, I think Matt's going to pick the wrong Tampa Bay running back. Hunter's going to win because of that.
Okay, so Hunter.
Oh,
Interesting. Pete.
thank God he's connecting for me.
Is the party connecting? Because people keep leaving and joining. Great. Hello? Are we good?
Hello?
Is everybody here?
He's fucking the party up.
Is everybody here?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, hello.
Pete? Pete
Yep.
slaps?
Oh, slaps left.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
I'm here.
we're
slaps, you here?
All right, I think we're good. All right, Pete. So Pook took Hunter. Pete, who are you taking between Hunter and Matt?
I'm taking Matt. I think that his trade he made today will put him over the top. What a great
Oh
trade.
my God.
Ooh,
Yeah,
was that a little like sarcasm there? Or?
it was 100%.
Huh?
You have Leonard Fournette going up against the Giants.
Yeah,
Giants
that's a
are
good
trash.
matchup.
And you've got Thielen going up against the Packers defense, which is trash too. Great.
Thielen
great
is
trade
not
by
the
Matt.
number one receiver in that team. Just putting it out there.
Okay, Ernie. Okay. All right. Hunter. Wait, we'll skip you. Hold on. Ernie, who's winning?
It's a very tough match between
Yeah.
two of my good friends.
It
Ernie,
is.
you can see the way your friend fucking ranked
You know.
Oh!
I can't-
Whoa.
I can't wait for.
Wow.
I can't wait for the rankings tonight. It's gonna be
Wow.
fun.
Yeah,
With that being said, I will actually pick a tie.
I thought you were gonna go that
I
route. It's
Gotta
usually
wait
what
for
happens.
the rankings.
Usually pussy your way out when you don't want to take between two people
Pussy
and
my
just take
way
a
out?
tie.
Alright,
Yes,
Easy.
that's
I'm
what.
gonna say Hunter.
All right.
Matt got
nice.
raped in that trade. There you go.
Ooh. All right. I like
Whoa.
hearing that. I like.
I wish
that.
he heard that statement earlier.
Wow. Okay. Zach, who's winning?
Hunter, my boy.
Hunter. Okay.
Ooh.
My boy.
Pussy.
You're saying Matt's not your boy?
Hunter's my boy.
Is Pussy here?
I
Okay.
will take.
Pusa. Please put some respect.
Hold it. Hold on. I'm taking a look here. I'm taking Matt because he's from St. Louis and all.
Oh my God. That's your reasoning because he's from St. Louis.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
That's a great logic there. Kind of like your fantasy
I've been to
football
St. Louis a
logic.
couple times.
Should
Um.
have seen where he's from.
All right. Slaps.
Yeah, quite like Hunter's matchups this week. I'm gonna go Hunter.
Okay. Zombie. No way you picked the trash team, right?
No, I am picking Matt's team this week.
What? Wow. So it's not trash anymore, huh?
Interesting. What am I seeing today?
All right. So that means Cheese has Hunter because that's who Pook picked. Bill also picked Hunter. Hunter, are you getting the win? You have the support from most of the people in here.
Well, I'm not gonna be a bitch and not pick myself, but
Okay.
here's the thing that I want to question.
Uh-huh.
How come there's 5 people projected for less than 110 or even less than 100, and I gotta come up against these fucking powerhouse teams every fucking week? Like, I want
It's
Jesus
part of
Christ.
What?
fantasy. I
Hunter,
mean, you didn't face
really?
171 last
Really?
week.
Really, Hunter?
I don't think you're gonna play that
Okay,
card. I
okay,
don't.
well,
I mean,
okay, Slaps was projected for like 120 last week too.
that's like that.
But
I mean,
I
you
can't
faced a guy
believe
that scored
you actually said that.
106 last week, Hunter. I mean, that's not
I know.
great.
I can't believe you
I know.
actually said
I mean,
that.
there's been some. If you're trying to claim yourself as the most unlucky person in the league, I think
I'm
that's
not
going to
the
get
most
shot down
unlucky.
by a couple
I'm
people.
not the most unlucky, but I think myself
The
in
most
second or
unlucky is
third.
Zach.
Okay.
Thank you, Ernie.
Okay.
He
So
lost
you're
it there
taking
yesterday.
yourself though in a close one, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be that 4-point difference, like
Okay.
Vegas says.
All right. Matt, are you taking Hunter because your team is trash or what?
I am just here so I won't get fined.
Okay.
Take a tie.
No
I wonder
one's
what the
gonna
fine is.
find.
So I'm gonna write you down for Hunter then because that you said you're taking Pook's picks. Okay. Moving on, we have Slaps against Pete. Big matchup here, as we'll see if Pete can go on his 6-game winning streak. It starts with game 1 against Slaps, who's 4-3, would like to stay, go to 5-3. That'd be good for Slaps and his playoff chances. He could basically kill Pete this week, as we'll see who gets the honor of doing
Ooh,
that, or
my
if
good
Pete
friend
actually,
Craig.
or if Pete actually wins the next 6 like he predicts. But we'll see what happens.
I
Right
think
now,
I could lose one more. I think I could lose one more.
one
still
more.
make it.
Okay.
That's the. Any more than 7 losses,
Yeah.
I'd probably be fucked.
All right. So maybe not kill you, but maybe really, really, really hurt your chance. ESPN once again, like always, has Pete's team projected for a lot of points, 139 to Slaps' 124. We'll see what happens. Slaps has Lamar Jackson against Pittsburgh, David Montgomery against the Saints, Josh Jacobs, who is listed as questionable, against Cleveland, DK Metcalf against the 49ers.
Can we call him Ty Lockett this week?
I mean,
I'm down for that.
if Ty Lockett doesn't have a great game this week, then it probably means DK has the good
Ty
game.
Lockett Jr.
We'll see what
Ty Lockett
happens.
Jr.
We'll see what happens. Or Slaps could still trade for Tyler Lockett. Slaps,
Oh,
my
Slaps,
DMs are open.
Craig?
Kenny
I will
Galladay.
fucking slaughter you both.
Kenny
Whoa.
Galladay.
I'll message you after the game.
All right, sounds good. Kenny Galladay against the Colts. Richard Rodgers, who he just picked up off waivers, against Cowboys, that trash defense. And
Great
Myles Gaskin against the Rams. And the Saints against the Bears, horrible offense, not bad. On Pete's side, he has Carson Wentz against Dallas, as Slaps get lucky and doesn't have to face Kyler Murray, as he's on a bye. That's good. Connor against Baltimore. That game should be a great game. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Aaron Jones, who he just traded for today, listed as questionable against the Vikings. Calvin Ridley against the Panthers, T. Higgins against Tennessee, George Kittle against the Seahawks. That could be a good matchup as the Seahawks defense is not looking great. And Allen Robinson, who is in concussion protocol, listed as questionable against the Saints. And the Bills defense against New England and Cam Newton's attack. I think this one will also be close. I think it could be pretty high scoring. I think Slaps' team is ready for a breakout, and teams like to break out against Pete.
True.
It's close. I think it's closer than what ESPN projects, definitely. I think as long as Jones plays and Robinson plays, I like some of his matchups. I think Carson Wentz, this is a good week to face Dallas for him. I think that could be the difference. I think I'm going to pick Pete, but it's a very close game, I think. Pook, what are the odds saying and who's winning? Hello, Pook? Is Pook here? Are we having more?
No, Pete is a 10-point favorite, but I think Slaps is going into his shed, bringing out the shovel, and digging Pete's grave out.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Digging his grave. Wow. Okay. All right. Hunter.
You know what? Pete said it. He said he's gonna go on a 6-game winning streak. I don't want to be a copycat too much, but I'm putting the Charles Barkley guarantee for me on this game.
Wow.
He called a 6-game win streak, so that means every matchup for the next 6 weeks I am picking Pete. He said it himself.
Okay.
Love to hear that.
Picking Pete. Wow. Okay. Ernie. I think we know who you're taking.
This is probably the hardest matchup I can choose between. Two of the most hated people I know in this party.
Really?
That's not true.
I-
That's not true.
I think you need to wait for
But-
Zach's rankings before you make
Wait
that
till
comment.
tonight.
but-
Wait till tonight.
My good boy Warzone buddy Craig will bring out his good old COD X Pro days and snipe Pete out of these fucking playoffs.
Ooh, okay.
Let's
See what
go,
you did
Craig.
there. I like that. Zach.
Greg. Mile.
Craig by a mile. Wow. Okay. Pussy.
I prefer low if he's a Italian.
Pussy.
Or long.
So,
Earth to pussy.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right, we'll skip.
Alright.
Let's see. So Matt is taking slaps. No comments, right? You're just here so you don't get fined. Correct. Okay. Zombie.
Both these teams keep losing in heartbreaking fashion. They are the Falcons of fantasy football.
I mean, slaps beat me by 0.44 2 weeks ago. That was heartbreaking for me, not him. But okay.
I say Craig loses another heartbreaker.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Cheese taking slaps. Is pussy back?
Pusa? Nope. Alright,
No?
keep going.
All right. All right. So slaps, are you getting this victory and sending another loss to Pete, or is Pete getting the win? Is this party fucking up now that pussy keeps
No,
leaving
it's
and
just
rejoining?
Pusa. It's just Pusa. We're fine. just
Slaps.
him.
Hello. Slaps.
Can you hear me? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're muted.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Pete, he had
Hey!
a very high scoring match last week, which is then going to affect this week because Aaron Jones isn't going to play. Alan
Ooh.
Robinson isn't going to play.
Ooh.
The beach is calling you, Pete. The
Wow.
pina coladas are on
go.
ice.
Oh my God. Okay.
You heard it here
The
first.
beach is calling Pete. Pete, is the beach? Are you getting your flip flops ready for the beach, or?
I fucking hate sand, man. I fucking hate sand.
Okay. So you're
Fucking
so
full
you're,
of parasites and dirty, gross. No.
And
no,
Ty
thanks, no.
Lockett's going to end Pete's season.
Ty Lockett
That's
Jr.
what's gonna
You know,
happen.
thank you, Craig.
Hello?
You made it easy for me. I was gonna be all
Who's
classy
that?
and wish you
Hello?
good
I'm
luck,
right
but now
here.
you can go fuck
all right, we'll
yourself.
come to you in a second. Hold on. You're getting raped. Wow. So
Okay,
Pete,
so my turn. Or
hold on.
Yeah.
So Pete is raping slaps. Okay. All right, pussy. Who's winning between Pete and slaps?
okay, so I'm sorry I keep joining in and out. I
Yeah,
just want
yeah.
to clarify I'm
Just
on the
trying to-
app, and yeah,
Okay.
I get it.
Go
But
ahead.
this game is going to be the closest of the week.
Okay.
I do not see Allen Robinson playing, so he's going to have to pick somebody up or play James White. Or
Hey.
Devin Singletary. I didn't see Devin Singletary.
You
play
don't think I can make
Singletary.
another trade? I mean,
Never happens with
I forgot
Pete.
about that.
Step into my
Pusa
office.
doesn't know what that means. 'Cause he
But,
never played.
however,
Yes.
I'm going to pick Pete this week because there's no way that he's going down this early.
Okay. All right. No way. There's no way that he is going to the
I'm
beach
not
this
putting on
early.
I'm not giving the Charles Barkley guarantee because that's just fucking gay. But yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Ooh.
You're hating on
Punter,
Charles Barkley?
Shots fired.
Wow.
Punter.
All right,
fired.
moving on to the next matchup. We have Zombie at 4-3 versus Cheese at 4-3. A battle of 4-3 teams, yet you wouldn't know it by the projected scores because Zombie is projected for 141
God.
points to Cheese's 104. So according to ESPN, this is going to be a ass raping for Zombie. Zombie has Patrick Mahomes against the Jets. Oof. Tough there. Jerick McKinnon against Seattle could be decent as well if they give him the ball. Joe Mixon against Tennessee. If he doesn't play, that's a big help for Cheese because Cheese has Bernard. So we'll see what happens there. Hill against the Jets as well. Adams against the Vikings. Oh my God. Darren Waller against Cleveland. Julio Jones against Carolina. And the Steelers against Baltimore. On Cheese's side, he has Derek Carr against Cleveland. Giovanni Bernard against Tennessee. I wonder if he would still start Bernard if Mixon's playing. Probably not. Who does he have on the bench? Does he have anybody?
Trash. Nope.
David Johnson's on a bye. That kind of hurts him.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
Ingram
Mark
would be
Ingram,
his only.
who's questionable.
Yeah,
He's
John
not
Brown.
gonna
Here's
play.
John Brown.
yeah.
The wide receiver.
Well,
poop, you
that's
idiot.
yeah. He couldn't put him
Oh,
at running back.
for-
Melvin Gordon against the Chargers. Robbie Anderson against Atlanta. I do like that one. Cooper Kupp against Miami could be decent. Hunter Henry against Denver. Mike Evans against the Giants. I do like that matchup for this week since Godwin is out and Brown and Clown Brown isn't playing yet. And the Bears defense against the Saints. I don't know about that. Bears have been decent, but Saints, could be decent. I don't know. There's a lot of question marks from Cheese's side, a lot less question marks from Zombie. I think Cheese just has to hope and pray that this KC gets off to such a big lead early on, and like it's not by Mahomes, like maybe it's Allaire scoring the touchdowns or some random player scoring the touchdowns, not his guys, where they get up to a huge lead because the Jets are horrible, and then they just kind of just try to run the ball the rest of the way and don't put up 50 plus on the Jets. If Mixon's out, that also helps. I mean, there's a path for Cheese to possibly be competitive in this game. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I think Zombie's going to win in a sizable margin. Pook, I'm interested in the odds on this one.
This is a new high. Zombie's
Yeah.
projected to win by 62 points.
62? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm taking Zombie to win.
Oh, 62. I don't think Vegas ever puts those type odds. Jesus Christ. All right, Pete.
Yeah, this is not gonna be close. Zombie by a mile.
Okay. Hunter.
Man,
We could just
you're-
go to the next game.
I mean, they could just.
No, I'm
they could-
interested to see if anyone actually
Honestly,
takes Cheese.
I think
There's a couple
They could
zombie
just play
haters
it-
out there that may
I
just.
think
Every
Zombie's gonna
time-
double
every-
up on Cheese.
Yes,
Every time-
I can confirm that, golfer.
Yeah. Hunter.
Every time over the weekend, you're gonna scroll across this fucking matchup. There should be an audio track that plays where you just hear fucking clapping cheese. 'Cause this is gonna be what it's like all week.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Okay. Ernie.
It's just give me. It's zombie. Let's go. Next
Okay.
matchup.
All right. Zach.
You already know.
Tie? Because that's all I really know from
tie
you.
of the week. Yeah.
A tie? Okay. A tie for Zach. Okay. Pussy.
Me?
Yes, you. That.
Oh, I
yes.
mean, okay. You should just go to the next player because I don't know why Cheese joined the league because he's been fucking useless.
I mean, he's
He
4-3.
I'll give him that, but
He's 4-3.
I mean,
He's made some
good God.
trades. I mean, you can't fault the
He
guy.
trade fucking Lamar for Mike Evans.
Yeah, well, Mike Evans
And
number
then
one
Mike
this week
Evans
against the
was-
Giants. He might be the only good player on Cheese's team this week. I mean, okay, all right. So Zombie, Matt's taking Zombie. I'll ask him if he has any comments, and then he'll probably just be quiet or say he's just here so he doesn't get fined. Matt,
I am just here, so I won't get fined.
all right. Slaps.
Oh,
I am clearly going to go for Zombie. However, I actually don't
There is no
think
however.
that Cheese's matchups are all that bad. I don't think Mixon will play, which means Bernard against
Speed it
Tennessee's
up.
not a bad matchup.
Yeah.
Atlanta,
Just-
Miami, and New York Jets against his three wide receivers isn't terrible. So I don't think it's a terrible matchup, but yeah,
All
I'm
adds
looking
up to
at
a
Atlanta.
Look.
Right?
Right now, Vegas
Why are we
has
still
the money
talking
line
about
odds.
this
If you bet $1 on Cheese winning, you would win 120. That's how.
Never mind. Never mind. Cheese's team is shit. Zombie's gonna land.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Also, go for
Alright, next
IDM'd you.
matchup.
Go for I
Yes.
DM'd you my last two picks. I'm going to the toilet.
Okay. All right. Have fun.
Okay.
Cheese.
You're gonna visit Pete.
Cheese. So Cheese
gonna
took
be
Pook,
tough.
so that means Cheese is taking Zombie. He did comment for his matchup. Let me
Can I
real
ask a
quick
question
see
here? Like,
what he
can I
said.
actually bet $1 and to win 100?
No.
Yeah, you think Pook's gonna actually do that? What?
I mean, because I would bet.
So he
$10
said if Mixon
I'll mess
doesn't.
that bitch out.
So he said if Mixon doesn't play, me versus Zombie could be close, but it's likely he wins. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, there's a small path I could see, but it's very unlikely. Zombie, are you gonna call this team trash like you did last week to Matt's team, or is this team better than Matt's?
Jeez, my deaf friend. You're a good guy. We like playing Warzone with you. You're a good teammate in Warzone. But you're getting fucking raped this week. This is a Charles Barkley guarantee.
Okay. All right. So answer my question: is his team more trash than Matt's or less trash than Matt's? Since you called Matt's team trash last week.
No, listen. I am retiring that. I told Matt if he made that trade, I would no longer call his team trash.
The trade with
and
Pete?
he made it. Yeah,
Oh. So you like that trade for him then?
I do. That's why I
Okay.
picked him this week.
He's always on Pete's.
Now, the guy with the worst team in the league, the most trash team, is Pussy.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Okay. All right. We'll save the
God.
comments.
Oh.
Save the comments, pussy. All right. Next matchup, we have bye week Bill against Pook. I thought you were gonna. I thought. Hold on. No. Hold on. I thought. Oh wait. You're gonna change the cheese.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There's a loss there for pussy. All right. So I thought, Zombie, you were going to say Bill's team is the worst now. I'm interested that you said pussies, but okay.
That's your
Bill
opinion.
at
Now
3
we
and
know it.
4 versus Pook at 4 and 3. Pook has lost a couple in a row, looking for a bounce back. It could happen this week as he's projected to beat Bill by 26 points. Bill has Russell Wilson against the 49ers, P. Ryan against the Chiefs, Le'Veon Bell against the Jets. You know, Le'Veon Bell might actually do decent as it's kind of a revenge game against the Jets. I could see him getting a little extra work as the Chiefs maybe throw him out there a little more to try to make him go out against the Jets. DJ Moore against Atlanta is a good matchup. Cole Beasley, who Bill guarantees 10 points with every week against the Patriots. Trey Burton is the streaming tight end he is going with this week against the Lions. Decent matchup, but we'll see what he does. Nelson Aguilar against Cleveland, and the Chargers against that Denver offense. That's Horde. On Pook's side, he has Josh Allen against the Patriots, Jonathan Taylor against Detroit, Dalvin Cook, who is questionable against Green Bay, but Pook said he's going to play. So we'll see. Keenan Allen against Denver, Stephon Diggs against the Patriots, Jonnu Smith against Cincinnati, Rashad Higgins, who just picked up against the Raiders, and the Chiefs defense against the Jets. That matchup right there alone is probably going to win him the game because the Chiefs will probably go off for a huge amount of points. I'm going to pick Pook in this matchup. I don't think it's going to be that close. He'll probably win by about 20. I'm trying to hold my reserves on Bill's team because he does do some wacky shit, and it worked out for him last year. So far this year, I don't know if it's working out for him. I don't know what his plans are with his running backs. I don't know what his plans are with his tight end. It's kind of an interesting lineup, but I'm taking Pook. Pook, what's going on with your matchup this week?
I'm gonna win.
You're gonna win. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Is it gonna be close or landslide? Pook? Pussy, can you mute your mic when you're chomping on your whatever you're eating?
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
All right, Pete, who's winning?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Bill's got a couple trades left to make this week, but even with those
Back
trades,
to the van, huh? I mean, listen. One of these weeks, we're doing a con man segment where we just show all your trades with Bill and just all the con man things you've done because I mean, you have just gone to the well with Bill this year, and I think Bill would admit it because he said the other day that the trades he's making with you have been a yikes so far. But all right.
Oh, the only one that was the yikes was the kill trade. All the rest were pretty even.
Okay. All right. So you're saying he needs to make some more trades with you, and then he'll win this week, right?
He's actually working on a trade with Cheese. What you committed Cheese? I don't know if Cheese in the party, but that's what he's got.
He's not here.
He's gonna trade with
He's got-
Cheese? Is
he's
he
got a
hoping to get
trade
something
with
good?
I mean, that might work.
Well,
I
I
don't know.
hear a rumor that Russell Wilson might be on the move.
So he's gonna trade Russell Wilson. Is
Yeah,
there
I
does
heard you.
wait does Cheese have enough on his team for Russell Wilson?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Bill and Cheese. That's what I hear. I hear this rumor.
He could have
Okay.
traded Lamar Jackson for him, but
Okay. All right. Hunter, who is winning? Wait, just to be clear, you're taking Pook, Pete, or you're taking?
Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta take Pook.
Okay.
can
Hunter,
you scroll down
what
to
do you-
Bill's bench?
do you really want me
That's
to?
trash.
I mean, he's got Will Fuller on a
Okay,
bye, so
okay,
that's
I can
unlucky.
I can see why you think about his team. I mean, it's unlucky that he doesn't have Miles Sanders.
Yeah, I mean, he's
and-
missing two pretty decent players. Like, you got to give him that. I mean, his
But-
lineup would be a lot better if he had both of them in. But the
would
rest of it,
separate this I would separate this matchup by 40.
by 40. Wow.
What the fuck?
So Pook's winning
Yeah.
by 40.
There's
huh?
gonna be a lot of blood this week, I think.
Okay. All right. Ernie.
Pook, this shouldn't. This is like the zombie one. This should not even be close.
Okay. Zach,
Who's playing?
Pook and Bill.
You're-
Die.
Tie. Okay. Pussy.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell how it is. The
You
FIFA
always
Pete-
do.
Pete's Academy. I'm gonna put it because he makes 50 fucking trades with them every year. I'm gonna just say this: the only way he's gonna find happiness this weekend is if he asks his wife to have another kid. Because
That's happiness?
Oh my god. That doesn't sound like happiness to me. Having another kid. So who's winning, Pussy? You just stopped on that? Did you lag out of the
I'm
party?
guessing Pook.
Jesus
That's what I
Christ.
comment.
Jesus. All right. Well, I'm gonna write down Pook, and if he comes back, then Jesus. All right, Matt. So Matt's taking Pook. Any comments, Matt? Going once.
I am just here, so I won't get fined.
Okay. Slaps.
I like it. It's funny.
I'm going Pook.
Okay. Zombie.
Yeah. I don't think Bill has a chance this week. Going Pook by 30.
By 30. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Cheese is taking Pook as well. Let's see. All right.
yeah, I'm
and
picking.
Bill
picking
did take.
Pook.
Bill also took Pook, and you're taking Pook. So everybody's taking Pook except Zach with the tie. Okay. Moving on to the last matchup of the week. This is a big one. I'm interested. This one I am very interested to see what happens. We have Zach versus Pussy. Zach 3-4 versus Pussy 4-3. Huge matchup for Zach, as he'd love to get that win to go to 500 and push Pussy to 500 as well. So it's a big one, big one this week. Zach currently projected to lose 102 to 111.
Carson is projected
Oh,
0.
yeah, Carson's for 0. Zach, I thought you said he was playing this week. Hello, Zach.
He's game time decision.
Is Chris Carson gonna play this week? Or?
I mean, let's be honest. Michael Thomas also
No, he's
projected,
week to week.
but is he gonna
Doesn't
play
play.
as well?
Okay. All right. So, well, we don't know. We'll see if he has to sucker punch someone else or get another injury. But Zach has Herbert against the Broncos. And then let's see who. So let's say Carson is out. He has McLaurin and Hopkins both on bye. That's rough.
He'd put Hyde.
Peterson.
He'd put Hyde
Hyde-
in.
Hyde's
But
got
what if
hamstring
Hyde doesn't
injury.
play either? Then he'd
Then
go with
Peterson.
Peterson. Or maybe he goes with his boy Lat Murray, but probably not. All right, so one of them, Mike Davis against Atlanta. So he's really hoping that McCaffrey, as well as I am, just sits out one more week. Just
Wow.
take one more week out, like we already talked about. No need to rush it back, McCaffrey.
Unbelievable.
Michael Thomas against the Bears. He has in there. We'll see what happens with Can't Guard Mike. Will he finally play a game? Jarvis Landry against the Raiders. Could be decent now with Odell out. We'll see. Mark Andrews against Pittsburgh. Jamal Williams against Minnesota. So he's also banging on Aaron Jones not playing. I'm interested to see if are you going to keep him in there if Aaron Jones is playing? I mean, other than that,
Zach
you'd
isn't.
be,
Who else
Oh.
would fucking put in there?
I mean, other than that, you'd
Zach
be
isn't
playing.
in the party right now.
Oh, he's not? Oh.
Dude,
So then
He
maybe he's
left.
playing Edelman. I don't know. Ooh, this is kind of rough. No wonder he's only projected for 102. On Pussy's side, he has Ben Roethlisberger against Baltimore. Okay, interesting. Boston Scott against the Cowboys. I do like that matchup. Clyde Edwards-Helaire against the Jets. I like that matchup as well. Johnson against Baltimore. So maybe Roethlisberger throws it to him. Who knows? Tyler Boyd against Tennessee. Gesicki against the Rams. And Damian Harris against Buffalo. And the Eagles defense against the Cowboys. I like that. These are two teams. Interesting. I just don't. There's a lot of question marks on Zach's team. A lot of question marks on Zach's team. If everything goes his way, and let's say Mike Davis is the starter, let's say Chris Carson plays, let's say Aaron Jones is out, if all that goes and Michael Thomas plays, if all that goes his way, then I think he wins pretty handedly. But I don't think most of that's going to happen. So I'm going to take Pussy in a very close, could be close game, depending on what happens with Zach's lineup. Pook, what's the line and who are you taking?
There's no line based on Zach's team being a complete question mark.
Yeah, okay.
I think the only way Zach wins is if he puts an old reliable Julian Edelman in for Michael Thomas. But I'm taking Pusa here.
Okay. Zach needs to join back here soon because he's got a segment coming up. Let's see. Pete, who's winning?
I think this is going to be another case where Zach has another actual trade he's going to make before Sunday's game.
Oh my god.
And this trade will put Zach over the top.
Wait a
if he
minute.
makes it.
I thought you guys already had this trade like worked out for days now. Like
People
what is
not
going
be trading.
what is going on? Like
Hold on. There is Zach can confirm there is interest in another trade. Let bygones will become bygones. We're working out another deal
okay.
to help Zach this week.
Okay. So you said the same thing for Bill, yet you didn't take Bill. So are you taking Zach or are you taking Pussy for this?
Zach, would it give me the likelihood of you and I working out a deal this week?
0%. Actually, 0.1%.
He just joined the party. I want to hear from
Okay.
Zach. He just joined
Zach,
the party.
Zach, what is your chances that you
Fucking
actually do
party.
it?
What was the question?
Pete is saying that you're about ready to do a deal with him that's going to win you your matchup this week.
Oh, that's a bold-faced fucking lie. I don't know what you guys expected from Pete right there.
Oh, I wasn't
No,
believing it for a
no,
second,
right
but
there.
thank you for
Definitely
confirming
gonna
it.
be Mr. Pusa to
Yeah.
win this week.
Okay.
Wow, Zach.
Pussy
I
to
don't
win
know
this.
I don't know if Pete checked his most recent DM for me, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right, Hunter, who's winning? Hello,
Hunter?
God, the party has been a shit show.
No, we're
tonight.
good. No, my mic is
All
weak.
right,
My mic
go
is weak.
ahead.
You know, Zach's been unlucky this year. He's never gotten
Yes.
lucky. Every win he's gotten, he's deserved it. So I think he's gonna have his run of luck this year after Cheese got 3 straight wins.
Okay.
That luck's gonna transfer over to him.
Okay.
And I think he's gonna pick up this win.
All right. Ernie, it's an interesting one for you to pick. I'm
So
guessing a
not
tie.
really.
Oh no.
Not really.
Your hatred for pussy more than.
After these comments about these rankings, I'm waiting to see.
Oh. So you
They
got to
aren't
pick
my
someone.
ranking.
So you're taking a
So
tie.
right
They
now,
aren't my ranking.
so you're telling me right now that Zach's hoping his players play.
I mean, Zach's in a best case scenario for Zach. Chris Carson
Yeah.
plays, Michael Thomas plays, Jamal Williams is the starter because Aaron Jones is out, and who am I missing? And McCaffrey
Mike
doesn't play, so
Davis.
Mike Davis is the starter. If all those things happen,
So
he's looking really
You
good.
need. Okay, so he's hoping.
Yes.
Well, guess what, bitch? It's not gonna happen.
Oh wow!
Pusa's gonna win by over 20.
Wow! Oh my God! Okay, interesting. Pussy. Or wait, no, we're skipping you. Sorry, hold on. We'll come back. Matt,
Oh.
Pussy, because that's what Pook took. Any comment? Going once.
I am just here, so I won't get fined.
Okay. Slaps.
I'm going to piss on this one.
Okay. Zombie.
Fuck. I don't know.
It's a tough one.
Who to choose between these two fucking clowns?
It's Josh Gordon versus Antonio Brown.
It's it's tough.
The only reason I'm picking this guy is because he has my boy Herb.
Oh my God. All right, so you're taking Zach because of Herbert. Okay. All right. Let's see. Zach, are you pulling this one out? Is all your players gonna play? What's going on with your team?
I'll be taking myself.
You'll be taking yourself. Okay. No shit talk for Pussy.
I mean, I've said a lot of shit talk to Jack as I think it all adds up.
Okay. All right, Pussy. You getting the win this week or what?
I'm gonna keep it simple this time around.
Okay.
You know, my relationship has, I think, gotten better with Zach. So I no offense, Zach, your team this week is, you know, rather shit. But
No offense.
I love how you say your relationship's getting better, but then you just say his team is
well,
shit.
I'm just trying to, I'm trying to keep it, you know.
His relationship with me
Free-flowing.
maybe has gotten better, but with the rest of the league, yikes.
Okay,
Yikes.
we'll
That's
find
all I
out
have
on
to
the
say.
rankings.
Sneak peek,
Free-flowing.
sneak peek into
All right.
the
I'm gonna say
rankings.
this.
Okay.
Mike Davis, yeah, Chris McCaffrey's gonna play.
Whoa,
Chris
I don't like
Carson's
that.
not gonna play. Michael Thomas is going to play, and Aaron Jones is going to play. So he's
Aaron
going to
Jones.
get Michael Thomas, and that's it. I'm going to win comfortably by a score of 130 to about 90.
Hey.
Whoa, that's a
Whoa.
40-point win. He said
Who did
130.
Ernie just pick, actually? Who did Ernie just pick?
Ernie picked Pussy.
Wow.
Basically told you to go fuck yourself, Zach.
He said
Hey,
that?
Zach, we know what's
I
coming
can
for him later.
confirm. I
Yeah.
can confirm.
Listen,
Pook can
confirm.
I
that.
can Ernie, just keep in mind these rankings are not mine.
Uh-huh.
Not mine. I had no say in
Not
it.
his.
Okay. All right, so
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm saying.
is the matchups. Bill took. Who did Bill take in this one? He took Zach in this matchup.
Nice, Bill, my boy.
Okay.
I should talk Bill this week.
Oh, yeah. You were going at it with him. Yeah, I do
Oh,
remember.
yeah, I could tell.
Let's.
I could tell you picked
Who
that
has?
Bill.
Who has Pussy not at one time gone at it with? He's gone at it with me. Pussy.
Me.
Who in here has he not gone at it with?
Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Bullshit.
I don't get to it.
Wow.
Hunter, I
Pussy.
think literally
Let
Hunter
me see.
and these two
Hold
people
on.
who live
And
near
I
him.
don't think I've ever
Let me
gone
see
at
what
Matt
Hunter
either.
ranked this motherfucker.
Well, yeah, because we're not over aggressive. Well, Matt is, but
Yeah, Hunter. I don't know. Is that true though? I feel like you might have gone at it one time.
Let me
with
see
him
my
before.
rankings.
What?
All right. Anyways, moving on
Wow.
to that.
Outside of the top 10.
All right. So Pook, real quickly. Now that we have the standings as a big jumbled mess, go ahead and tell us. You have a couple odds this week for us. Go ahead. The first one: win totals.
Can I actually bet on this or not?
Ask Pook. It's his casino. Pook.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
you still have Matt and Zombie with the most
yeah.
wins.
Well, Matt has 5 wins,
Okay.
and I feel like Matt's team is still pretty good. I don't know now with Aaron Jones leaving, but
Okay. So over under.
Zombie has a good team because he fucking traped Cheese.
Ooh.
You
Okay.
hate to see it.
All
I
right.
would. Can I get odds on if I'm gonna win or not?
This
Can we
week,
speed this shit up?
Just ask him. If you guys
All
shut
right.
up and let Pook talk,
Let's
it'd
go.
go faster.
and then me and you, because I feel like we have the third and fourth best team. I like your team quite a bit.
All right. Thank
Then
you.
we have Pusa, Slaps, and Hunter. They're all 4 and 3, but they all have garbage fucking teams.
Oh. Okay.
wait, my team's garbage.
Wow.
I've made some huge
Wow.
trades recently.
Oh, I
And
like
then
that.
We have Zach, Bill, and Cheese. Cheese is 4 and 3 too, but Cheese is like really.
So you're only
really,
projecting
really
Cheese
dog
to
shit.
get like one more win.
Cheese is
basically.
really, really dog shit.
Okay.
We have Ernie at 5.5 as well, and then we have Pete at 3.5 because he only
Okay.
has 1 win.
Okay.
If Pete had 2 wins, he'd probably be above Cheese and Ernie.
Okay. Interesting. And then your playoff odds. So who do you think is making the playoffs at this moment?
Not Pete.
Not Pete. Plus 3,000. So you don't think he's gonna run the table, huh?
No. I
Do
don't
you think
I
he
don't
needs to run the table, or do you think he can lose one
No,
more,
he
like
needs-
you said?
No, he can't. He can't lose 1 more. Are
Okay.
you kidding me?
All right. So Zombie is
And
the
then-
favorite, huh? To make the
Yeah.
playoffs? Okay.
It's just because Zombie has a pretty good team.
Okay.
I feel like Zombie might win. Zombie probably will win the championship. I'm gonna call that out now.
So
choke wagon's
ooh,
coming
he's gonna win back to back. Wow.
The
Back
choke
to
wagon
back.
will return.
Wow. Back to back championships for Zombie.
Back to back.
That's never been done.
He's gonna have to get that graphic back.
All
on
right.
the screen.
All right.
All right.
right.
All right. So now we move on to the moment everyone has been waiting for. Zach, go ahead and take it away.
Let's go.
Wow. The
for
moment
fuck's sake.
everybody has been waiting for. I don't think one person asked about last week's segment that nobody gave a fuck about. But anyway, here we are. The league-wide, completely unbiased and true ranking.
So these
Once
rankings
again,
are from
these are
everyone
not
else.
my rankings.
Okay.
These are your rankings.
Okay.
Your rankings.
Okay.
Voted on by your peers and league members, not mine. Let's get straight into it. Number 1, this was almost unanimous
Yeah.
with at least 5 people putting Tyler 53 points Lockett at number 1. This was the easiest decision that I made in these rankings.
You'd love to see him catching
Tyler,
those 53 points.
53 points, fucking Pete Lockett. Tennessee season, Tyler Lockett. Notice the graphic, by the way.
Yeah.
Pete on his ass on the ground, looking at the Tyler Lockett.
Burned
guys.
by
Just
Tyler
53
Lockett
points on
once
him.
again. Okay.
At number 2, we have the man himself. This was a great submission by multiple people. I don't agree with the graphics. These are all legend.
Well, the bottom right
Who
one.
put that?
Can't guard.
No one
like
did.
that.
It was probably only
Someone
that.
spelled guard wrong.
Probably
You spelled
I
guard wrong.
promise. Would the people?
in Florida?
Yeah,
Wow,
you
Golfy
spelled
spelled
guard
it
Oh,
wrong.
whoops.
Would the people who put Michael Thomas on their list please speak up?
Can somebody let Anthony know that he needs to mute himself
Zombie,
in Discord?
mute your mic on Discord, zombie.
The person, one of the people who can't guard Mike on their list is only here so he doesn't get fined. He's only here so he doesn't get fined. That's all I have to
Oh,
say.
we
I'm not
need-
naming
we
names
need-
'cause
we
it's
need
all
the
anonymous.
proof.
By the way, I'd like to point out this person at the bottom is what's his face? Alex Smith.
Alex
Thank you.
Smith.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
That's funny.
Yikes.
Okay.
At number 3.
I put Michael
At
Thomas in
number
my
3.
rankings because he
Oh.
is the best wide receiver in the league and deserves to be up high. It's just very unfortunate that he is hurt. Sorry,
Speaking the truth.
I was muted yelling
Number
at
3, we have
What?
Butler. This was a
You love to
popular
see
decision
it. You love
by
to
the
see it.
peers here.
Thank you,
This is not my
Pierce.
decision.
Thank you, Pierce.
Seven,
Oh my
seven
God.
teams, 7 people had golfer inside their top 5.
Thank you.
I did not
There's
have him
no
top
way.
Thank you for that.
There was
Where's
no
my
way.
boy
I could
John
no.
Bostic for knocking the fuck out of Andy Dalton.
Number 4, Pookley, you might see it, you might not. We have a pile of shit on top of Cam, leading my team to the bottom of the league. There's one big pile of shit right there. You can guess. You can guess who made that submission. I will not say any names, but you can guess. Number 5. Number 5. We have Bill. Bill is another popular guy in this league. I was very surprised. Multiple people put him inside inside their top 5, inside their top 7. Multiple people. Bill at number 5. Here at number 6, we have Gunner's Drape on Me. We can also guess who put that one. Gunner's Drape on Me. Would that person like to speak up?
I think we all know that Tyler Lockett raped Pete and then went on and Gunner raped me to get him. We
Oh.
all know that.
I am part of the World
Oh,
Fair
okay,
Trade
that
Organization. I
pussy.
only make fair
This is
trades.
starting to sound like just Matt's rankings.
Yeah.
I'm
lost
only
already.
part of the
No,
Fair
well,
Trade
Maybe
Organization.
you guys should be funny.
Guaranteed
maybe you
fair
guys
trade.
should be
Number
funny.
7.
Whoa,
Number 7. We have Pookley. Pookley, another non-hated member of the league in recent times. Within the last couple years, we know he would have been down there, close to. Let me stop myself before I say too many names. But Pookley, number 7, respectable, very respectable.
He was the only name on my
Number
list.
8. Number 8, we have Craig. Craig's highest ranking was number 2 by somebody. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Unbelievable. Number 9. We have Hunter. Hunter, in recent years, you've become
Wow.
one of the most respected
Hunter,
members of the
That's
league.
interesting because
I will
Zach
say
has
that-
Hunter in like top 3 on his.
Hunter, I didn't know you were
rankings.
black.
Wow.
I am.
We
What up,
don't
my
see color in this. We don't see color in this party.
Yeah, right, Ernie.
We don't see.
You know
color
what?
in this.
Let's move on. Hunter, respectable position right there. At number 10, we have the man himself,
Hey,
Justin
Oh.
Herbert. Multiple people.
Wait,
multiple
where's
people
Mike
sent me
Evans on this
submission right
rankings?
there. Not one person sent me Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Not one person, because he's trash. But multiple people, at least 2 or 3, sent me Justin Hergoat. Justin Hergoat,
Herbo.
number 10. Number 11, we have Cheese. It's just
What
a
the
mad pick
fuck?
by people. Middle of the pack. Nobody hates him. Nobody likes him. Number 12, just a middle of the pack person. Here we go. Number 12. We have these graphics are all Gunner.
Whoa, that was not my idea. That was your idea. I just make the
I did
graphics
approve
based on
them.
your
Whoa,
idea.
Whose idea was that? 'Cause it wasn't fucking mine.
Yeah, you send me the ideas. I just make the graphics.
I sent you. and number 12. That's all I said. We can submit the proof in the group chat if we
Oh,
must
you don't
be.
expose DMs
Whoa.
I
But
believe
I
that
don't.
having Zach, I believe that Zach wouldn't like defame me that much. Have it. I have held information back from other
either
people.
way,
We
this
have.
shit is
We have
fun.
a.
I'm glad he
It's
did
all
it.
good. Oh no,
I'm
it's
glad
funny,
he did
100%. If you
It
guys want
wasn't
to laugh
my
even
idea,
more,
but
guess who
that's-
has a
Number
drink? Guess who has a
13.
drink in my hand right now? While I'm reading that.
Number 13, we have my Excel sheet of all your salaries.
Oh my God.
Once again, no names. We have
Can you say
Excel
who
sheet of your
submitted that,
salaries.
please? Can you say who submitted that?
I could. It is the man himself, the guy who won't be fined for being here.
Thank you.
Thomas.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me tell you where he had that on his list. Number 2. Number 2 on his list.
Jesus.
Number 14. We have that dumbass deer I hit. I think we all know who submitted this one.
The Asian
deer I hit.
driver.
That person.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, of course. If that person wants to admit it himself, I will let him. If he's
Bro, I hit another one.
or not.
Oh my God, you hit a second one?
No, look, I clipped it. I clipped it.
You clipped the fucking deer?
Yeah.
Do you not pay
Nothing
attention?
got
Oh my
damaged. Nothing got
Do
damaged.
you live out in the hillbilly
Quickly,
state?
open your
What the
eyes
fuck?
when you're
Yeah.
driving. Jesus.
Hey, it's hard for him, Zach. It's hard for him.
Damn.
Whoa! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Number 15. We have zombies. Multiple people had zombie ranked outside their top 10. He is one of the lowest league members on this board right here.
Whoa.
Lowest league members. Multiple people had him outside the top 10. Number 16. We have
Gold 3, baby. Gold 3 this week.
This was submitted. This was submitted by 2 people.
Gold 3. Gold 3 this
That should be
week.
Ron- that
And
should
it
be
was a
Ron
great
one.
submission. I had to
That should
add
be
it
Ron
because
one.
that shit is right.
Gold 3 this week. Let's go.
Number 17.
Number 17. What do we have next here? What do we have next? We have everyone who vetoed Cheese and Zach Street. Now, these are not my rankings. I had no say in this, but everybody can guess who put this in this Excel sheet right here of all our
Zombie.
information. Wow, that was a horrible guess. I'm gonna say
Oh,
that.
jeez.
Dumbass. Jesus.
I
That
know that.
could be a good guess. You never know. You never know. Number 18. We have Weekend League. That
Who's
shit,
up?
if it wasn't for a couple people in this league, I would have that shit last because that is the biggest waste of fucking time and space that I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how you guys spend money on this shit. I don't know how you guys waste your time on this shit. You'd be doing something
She's in my room.
productive. I don't know, like Zombie, finding a fucking job. Because Weekend League is not finding a fucking job.
You can hit an elite,
Now you
but
get
can't
to
get a
do
job.
out here. With the rankings. Number 19. We're almost done, Ernie. Don't worry about it. You're gonna want to see yourself. We have stupid ass Peacock TV. Every single
Go
buddy
for having
gets
a DM
this
breaks.
shit
I
right
might have
there.
to leak
This-
some pictures. Live
This
on the
was a
show.
great submission. This was a great submission
Hey.
by multiple people, including Zombie himself. Great submission, Zombie. Here we go. Now we are really getting into the thick of it. The last few people. Can we get a drum roll? 20. The running shit.
What, Bill put that?
Horrible.
Bill put
Wow. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. I don't know who else said
I
this
thought
as
it's top 20.
children, but
How long is this shit?
you said it, not me. Number 21. Here we are.
The curtain's
man
open.
himself, who is finally not last place. We have.
Wow!
No way.
Top
No way.
21.
Wow!
What
Wow.
the fuck?
Wow!
Listen, the highest ranking for
Yeah, I'm
Pete
exposing this shit.
was
Oh, I
number
know who
2.
22 is.
I will
know
I'm
say
who
that.
22 is.
exposing.
Oh,
wow.
this is Ernie. Oh,
I
The
am
highest
exposing.
submission for Pete was number 2.
Pete's ahead of Pete.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa.
Go ahead, Zach.
5
Who
out
said
of
number-
11 teams who submitted. What? What's going on? What's the problem?
Someone put him at number 2?
Yeah, who the fuck did that?
Yeah.
Bill.
Somebody put him at number 2.
Can you please
You
confirm it
said
was
not
not
me.
me? Please confirm.
It
I'm
was
putting-
not Golfer. It was
Thank
not
you.
Golfer. I can
Thank you.
confirm. Can confirm. Golfer,
Number 22.
5 out of 10. 5 out of 11 teams that submitted
Wow.
had Pete inside.
I thought
and above
everyone
Ernie.
hated him though.
And above,
Wow.
of Ernie and Pussy. Number 2, number 22, there's only 2 people left. Ernie,
Oh, thank God. I thought it was 23.
you're hated widely by the league. You're hated widely by the league.
Hey, I'm not last. I'm not last.
Many,
That's all I was
many-
worried about.
Wow, people
Many
hate Ernie
people
more than
have you
Pete.
ranked
Never thought I'd see the day.
near their lowest rankings.
I guess I'm
And
not
number
leaking. the
23.
games.
No, number 23 was the easy choice.
Wow.
Almost every single person at
Is that a visor?
That is the visor.
Inside their bottom 2 or 3.
With sunglasses?
Wow. So Pussy dead last according
Yeah,
to everyone.
Pussy in my
Visor
bottom
with
three.
sunglasses.
Pussy, I've got a question for you.
No,
Here,
I
let
mean-
me let me.
I'm in my
Pussy.
bottom 5.
Pussy,
Let
see-
Zach talk.
Alright, sorry, Zach.
Fuck Zach.
Go ahead, ask him questions. It's okay.
Hey, Pussy,
Go
see
ahead,
when you go
Craig.
bald, are you still gonna wear the visor, or is it just gonna
Oh.
burn your foot, like
Oh, no,
the
no, I
top
don't
of the
wear
head?
visor
Oh,
anymore.
He doesn't wear it anymore because we gave
Pussy,
him
how
too
do you
much
feel about your spot at 23?
I could give a fuck.
You could give a fuck?
I'm sure you.
That's sarcastic. But yeah.
Anyway, let me actually read a quote about Ernie right here. Let's go to
Ooh.
number 22.
Okay.
This is a league member
Okay.
talking about Ernie, and I quote: "The most AIDS motherfucker on the planet the past few weeks. It seems every single stick that has fallen from the sky has gone into his ass, and in turn has made him throw a hissy fit in every single Xbox party. So he can stay down." At number 22. That is a direct.
And that was
quote
not me.
from
Please
somebody.
confirm that was
Could-
not
could-
me.
Could we also
Confirm.
confirm? Could we also confirm
Confirm.
some of the people that were above Ernie in the rankings, please?
What?
Yes.
We already did that.
And person's rankings.
No, as in
And
like,
that person's rankings. Oh, you want? Okay. Hold on, Craig. Hold on.
I'm
Let
confused.
me scroll through my Twitter DMs here. 1 second. I know what you want.
Zach, can we just have your rankings?
No. Okay. This one person had 17 rankings sent to me, and at number 17, of course, there was Ernie. Number 16, I don't know how this person is getting away with this shit, but at number 16, they had Hitler. At number 15, they had
Oh my god.
Donald Trump's wig. Donald Trump's
Why
wig.
don't we? Why does it everyone
And-
just post the rankings in the chat now that it's over?
No.
Oh,
Ooh.
if you can confirm pussies,
I'm
I
down.
mean, you
All
never
right.
know.
Thank you,
You
Zach.
down?
Thank you,
Okay,
Zach, for
let's
another
go
great
continue in the
rankings.
group chat.
Yep.
Actually, one honorable mention. One person submitted Pete's trades. God, if I had that, if I should have.
All right, we'll put it in your
That's all I
rankings
gotta
next
say.
week. Thank
Continue
you.
this in the group chat.
All right.
Hey,
thank
what's
you.
the segment this week, Zach? Or next week?
He's
We'll get
still
to that.
determining. He's
We'll get to
he's
that.
still figuring
It's
it
a
out.
whole week.
All right, real quickly before we do final comments for this upcoming week, pretty much just to go over for the blackjack hands this week. A lot of people did kicker defense. It did not work. My hand was Boswell, who got 9, Godwin, who got 3, and Kamara, who got 8, for a total of 20. Nobody ended up winning this week. That's unlucky on yours. There was a couple of decent
Greg.
hands. Pook had a 17 hand. Matt actually had his first good hand of the year as his kicker defense finally worked, as his kicker got 4 and his defense got 14 for a total of 18. That was really it. Pete's kicker defense got 14 and 16 for a total
I'll
of
take
30.
that every week.
Okay, and you'll lose every week. That's
Hey,
fine.
Golfer, did you touch the cards?
I did not touch the cards. These are not touch cards. These are all based on the fantasy players, Pete.
Checking.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If you
Calling you a
maybe
scammer, Gunner.
maybe Pete,
You
if
gonna
you
let that
put a
happen?
little more attention into your blackjack hands for this, like you did back when you played those card games against them, maybe you'd actually win some money. All right, Slaps had defense, kicker, and Brady. Defense got 3, kicker got 0, Brady got 8 for a total of 11. He played 3 hands. Hunter had only 1 hand this week and played a kicker or defense, Williams and Hunt. Defense got 2, Williams only got 1. 1 because Williams had a bad game, and Hunt got 0.2 for a total of 5. Unlucky that Williams laid a shit for you. Zach got kicker defense. Kicker got 6. Defense got 0, so that's a total of 6. Cheese, I did like Cheese. He went kicker defense David Johnson, so at least he tried to change it up. Although his kicker got 1, his defense got double digits, so he got 10 from them, so that was unlucky that he got the 0 because he took David Johnson, who got 4. Other than that, pretty much shit hands. Ernie didn't send me any hands, and everyone else kind of did shit besides Bill and Matt. Those were only 2 good hands. Reminder, just send the hands by Sunday. Thank you if you want to play. If you don't want to play, then don't send me the hands. Yep. DM me those again. Still some people like Hunter with $10 still, Zach with 5, Slaps with 5, Ernie still has 4, Bill has 4, and everyone else still has just the free hands to play. One last thing that I didn't go over, last week's picks, a lot of people got 3 correct. Nobody got more than 3 correct. So last week, the people that got 3 were Pete, Hunter, Ernie, Cheese, Slaps, and Bill. Zombie got 2 correct. Pussy got 2 correct. And Pook and Mac both got 1. And Zach got 0 right because he took 5 ties and Pook to win, and Pook didn't win. So he got 0. All right, final comments. Good luck to everyone this week for their matchups. Good luck especially to Ernie. Hopefully it's a close game. Hopefully I get the win. Anyone else have any final comments? Pook?
No.
No. Pete?
Good luck to Slaps, even though he's a prick.
Okay. Hunter?
Thanks, Pete.
Fuck it, I'm gonna win.
Okay. Ernie? No. Zach already left. Pussy is still here.
Yep. Good luck to my friend Zach.
Your friend Zach. Oh, we're going back to that, huh? All right, my friend Zach. Anyone else? Slaps.
Good luck, Pete, mate. It'll be a good game. I think it'll be quite close. So.
Okay, and Zombie.
Cheese, don't worry. I'll use lube this week.
Ooh, okay. Wow. All right. And Matt, take us home with one final you know what to say for your comments. Is Matt here?
I have just came back from the Gunner NFL Fantasy Stream cashier and paid my fine.
Oh.
And
Did you send me that to
I
my
am
PayPal?
here to say that Cam Newton is a pile of dog turd shit trash that is going to lead my team to the bottom of the table where I already am. I'm last place team, obviously. You can just read my team name. And the trade I made today was totally awful. I should have canceled it. I got raped. As I said, trade was awful. Aaron Jones is going to be a stud who's going to play every single down the rest of the year, and his calf is going to be totally healthy.
Okay.
And Fournette is going to be awful this week. Cannot wait to see it.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll be interested to see what happens. Good luck to everyone this week. We'll see you back here next week for the recap.